Hi, welcome back. In previous tutorials, you saw how to create a communication automation queue for appointment reminders, and you also saw how to create a queue and add patients or clients using the filters. In this video, you will learn how to create an automation queue to automate sending out letters, emails, or texts to your clients to remind them they are due another visit to your practice. If you have set a recall reminder for a client at their last visit, then they will have a next visit due by date set. This is important to do if you want to remind your clients about their visits to your practice. This next visit due by date will be used by iBooked to select patients to add clients to your communication queue. First, go to your practice homepage. Select the Patient Communication tab. Under Communication Queues, select the Automation tab. Click the Add New button. Add a name for the schedule. Choose Transactional for communication type. Under Queue Type, select the communication media you want the schedule to generate: email, letter, or text. Under Communication Template, select the template you want to use. Under Day of the Month to Run Schedule, select a date to run the schedule. For example, if you select the 1st, then the schedule will be run on the first day of every month. For this type of automation schedule, you will probably not want to run it every day. Also, remember that not every month has the same number of days, so if you were to choose 31st, then your schedule would not run in any month with 30 days or less. Select the 4-visit recall switch to display options to include visit data. This displays an additional 8 extra options. Let's take a look at each one in detail. First, the next visit due on or after offset field. This is a number representing a number of days either before or after the date that the automation schedule is run. It can be positive or negative. For example, if you selected the 1st as the day of the month to run schedule, then the schedule will run on the first day of every month and create a communication queue. If you use the 4-visit recall switch, then this queue will have a next visit due on or after value set with a date. By default, this date will be the date the queue is created. For example, the 1st of November or the 1st of June. You can use the next visit due on or after offset option to move this date forward or backward from the schedule run date by the number of days you enter. A positive number will move the schedule forward by that number of days, and a negative number will move it backward. So if you enter 1 here and the schedule runs on the 1st of June, then the date will be May 31st. If you enter -1, then the date will be June 2nd, and so on. The next visit due on or before offset works in exactly the same way. By default, this date is 30 days after the next visit due on or after date. Using these 2 dates, you can create a date range to select clients who have a next visit due by date within that range. The number of invitations already sent field can be used to filter clients by the number of reminders they have already been sent. For example, 0 for clients who have not received any reminders about their visit yet. 1 to select clients who you have reminded once already, and so on. Visit type allows you to filter clients by the type of visit they have had. This is important because you will probably want to tailor the content of your communication to specific visit types so it is relevant to your clients. The last invitation sent on or before offset field creates a date in your queue to filter clients by the date they were last sent a reminder. By default, this date is 30 days before the date the queue is created. This would ensure that you do not send your clients another reminder within 30 days of the previous one. You can use the last invitation sent on or before offset field to change this by the number of days you enter. Positive numbers to bring the date forward and negative numbers to push it back. This field is not relevant if you are sending a first reminder, as your clients will not have had any previous reminders. You can use the Ignore Date of Last Invitation switch to hide this field. The Update Number of Invitations Sent switch serves the same functionality as the Update Patient Visits checkbox when you create a queue. If selected, it will increase the count of the number of times you have sent a reminder to any client in the queue. The Visit Outcome is Marked Complete switch allows you to select only clients who have already had their reminder marked as complete. This will normally be because they have returned for another visit. Once you are happy with your selections, click on the Save button to create the schedule. The schedule will appear in the list. Now, once a month on the date you selected, iBooked will create a new communication queue and populate it with your clients according to the selections you made. If it is an email or text queue, then your clients will get a message once the queue is created. If it is a letter queue, it will be ready for you to process. If you want to create a queue more than once a month, but not every day, you can create a new automation schedule with a different day of the month to trigger it.